Hey guys, Hach here, and today we're going to do a quick video on how to make a BB shield for your hollow sight. As you can see here, I got my G&G TR418 and my hollow sight. I just got this one. It's 80 bucks. You don't want to be breaking these sights, so you definitely want something to protect the front lens. The back lens you don't have to worry about too much just because it's always going to be facing you, so unless someone's behind you and they get a really lucky shot, you shouldn't have to worry about the back, but we want to work on the front. It is possible to buy some manufactured BB shields, but they usually run $15 to $18. They only come with a few lenses, if not just one, and they break very easily. So it's a lot better idea to do it yourself, grab some good material, and make a good solid protector for your lens. Okay, so the first step is to measure the piece that you're going to need to cover the front of your optic. So you're going to grab your handy dandy tape measure, and you're going to measure out both the length and the width of the sight. Then you're going to go to your material. In this case, I'm using a large sheet of acrylic glass that I got for free from a Home Hardware. And you're going to take that, make sure that you have a nice clean area that you're going to be cutting out for the actual lens piece. You're then going to take the measurements from the length and width of the front of the optic, and you're going to mark it out on the sheet. Once you have everything all marked out, the next thing is to make a rough cutout of the object. You can go a little bit extra on each side just to make sure it's not too small, because in a little bit we're going to be rounding down the edges and shaping it down to the correct size. Once you're done cutting out your main square of shield that you're going to be putting on your optic, just hold it up to it and use a marker to outline where you're going to have to cut off the excess. Now it's time to shape the lens. The easiest way to do this is to use a Dremel with a sanding bit. You can use sandpaper and files as well, but it's going to take a lot more time and effort. Following the lines that you marked using the optic, slowly work them down with the Dremel until they're nice and smooth. Periodically hold up your sight and see how much more you have to take off on each edge. The last step is to take a file or some sandpaper and round down all the edges of the shield. This both makes the shield look nicer as well as prevent cracking. Now for the final step of attaching the shield to the optic. First things first, you want to clean the shield itself as well as the front lens on the optic. Once the shield's attached, you're not going to be able to get to the lens, so you want to make sure it's as clean as possible before you start. Once you're ready to glue, grab the shield and put a dab of hot glue on either side. As quick as possible, attach the shield to the outer edge of the optic. Push firmly to make sure it takes hold. Now take your hot glue gun and pour glue into the edges around the shield. This is going to give it some extra hold to make sure that it doesn't fall off while you're running around. Once the glue is dried, you're all done your do-it-yourself BB shield. Now you can enjoy playing airsoft without having to worry about your optic getting shot out. If you don't think that an optic can get shot out in normal situations, take a look at the video in the annotation. At the end of the game, I find out that I shot out another player's mock EOTech sight, just like the one shown in this video. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful to help you make your own BB shield. If you enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe and leave a comment on any constructive criticism you have for me. I'm Hach, and I'll see you guys in the field.